guys, we're back with Drawing with Kelly. And you can see what my reaction is. And I can tell you, if I brought the sun out here, I'll tell you what her reaction to the dog would be that. And again, it's not like he's walking away, oh, I'm so sad, she doesn't love me. But what I want to talk about today, guys, is aggression. I didn't have a really, I've got a little bit better way that I think I can explain it to you guys. I'll use the red to equal aggression. Bump bump doesn't help me. Bump bump. Bump bump. You don't have that problem, bump bump. Alright, so let me just draw the little line. So and again, this is going to be subjective because people have different subjects, or different, perceptions. Now off he goes for the rug. And if we just said this is the bounds of normal behavior, so the ideal temperament dog, and this being the higher end, of aggressive behavior, and this being the low end, uber mild-mannered, uber mild. And I would have to say the bulk of the population falling in here somewhere. That's why people like dogs. You know what I mean? They're not. I don't think people realize really the percentage of dogs that are really this dog is. Here it's a higher concentration, but this this would be aggressive dogs. That shorthand. They had these things where James Patterson would read and critique your work. I said, oh my God, no. With my strange vernacular, bad spelling, punctuation, and all that. All right, so, and what you're looking at, say, this is ideally, dogs are in this, middle thing where they're just kind of living their life. And I would say most dogs that really would require training would be operating up on this line here. They're up. There's aggravating behaviors down here. Dogs that are operating on this lower level. Honestly, that would be, and I don't know why I use that analogy because Newfoundlands aren't really all that sweet. But basically, the dog that I could describe, if I was trying to describe it to Summer, this dog on the lower end would be. And I really wouldn't even say Sun, because Sun does get mad when the puppy's getting her face. But for the most part, she's just there. Or Skylar, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's just there. There's no sudden spikes of aggression. Mm-hmm. He's just there. And, then we would be talking about Elliot, who because of training, he's, and if I had to say Elliot, he's being maintained. He's being maintained under this line, and that's because I'm suppressing, maintaining, and containing the dog's aggression. That's what I'm doing with the collar. I'm not taking Elliot and turning him into a dog that has a sense of consciousness, that I'm just going to be there. One step up. This is stuffed animal here. That's the analogy. Yeah. This is saber-toothed tiger. No, this is velociraptor. So, if dogs are, the general population is being maintained within the bounds of excusable normal behavior. You know what I mean? That, Elliot, this is Elliot. He's going along. I'll show you what makes him come out of the bounds of normal behavior. Blonde guy with weed eater. Here comes the behavior. Yikes! So, but I'm controlling, suppressing, and containing that. So now let me kind of show you where Layla is. Layla, for the most part, is already, and I got to use a different color because Layla can be purple. Layla is already operating outside. Oh, you little stinker. He goes, I'll get Mama's attention. Mm-hmm. This is what I want you to understand, Kathy. Layla's already operating outside the bounds of normal behavior. This is Layla. Here's a weed eater guy. So this is her. She's all operating. So what we're doing with the collar, again, is pushing her behavior below this line. So now she's operating within the bounds of normal behavior, but there's no, when can we get rid of the collar? When is she rehabbed? That's how you have to think of it. Containment, management, suppression. I mean, that's realistically, and if that's the tool that we need, if you went to a veterinarian, they would say, puppy Prozac. I think you said they already said that. So, and again, I would say Igor initially was definitely operating up at the top of this line. I've got to tell you now, Carol, I do see this dog operating here, even here at this point. So continued use with the e-collar, contrary to popular opinion, continued leveling, containing, and suppressing of the behavior with the e-collar has long-term positive effect. Positive. In fact, I think I'm going to go on that Kiko Pups channel. Not that I don't like that girl, but I know she had it in her mind she was going to ban the e-collar in the U.S. I might be prudent, to check in and see how, unless that would make me being like a bully. I don't want to do that because that chick's already bullying me. Kim, that girl Kim. Goddard. Cyberbully. If she takes her comment down, then she won't be a bully. Aggression. We got to suppress her aggression. All right, you guys. I hope that helps. Bye, guys.